Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, out here in my lab with my church clothes on. Yeah, I went to church today. They sung happy birthday. I had a good day at church, but let's do what we do. I got something to do for you. Let's go. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune into receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right Thinker's mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. You see where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. It's rhetorical. But if you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not. It's simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Excuse me. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my yacht, be true. This gonna be personal. Some people are gonna think it's about them. You're right. Because I'm going to talk about all y'all who do this nonsense that just getting on my last nerves. So let me bring it to your attention. Hopefully some of y'all get the message and work on changing it. Okay? It ain't a good look. Right thinkers, let's talk about all you advice givers who don't live the advice in life. Don't use the advice you give in life. That's the worst thing you could do. Stop giving bad advice that you don't live by. Why? Because it makes you look like a hypocrite. Simple. Just say something and don't do what you say. The persons you see showing you that to, showing it that side of yourself too, gonna look at you sideways and say, "Well, you said this, but then you did that." Oh, don't trust them. If what they say don't matter what they do, don't trust them. That's a simple one. Just like the duck concept. If it whack like a duck, quack like a duck, and walk like a duck, it's a duck. Don't be no turned off. No, you know what you're talking about. Understand and be that. If you are successful in your life, that means, yeah, you're living and doing what's right. So guess what? You got the rights to give life advice. Those are the ones who should. Those are the ones you should take it from. Why? If it's hard to take advice, life advice from a bum on the street, okay? But a man in nice looking clothes and nice looking car and doing things, you might want to listen to him. That's all I'm saying. All right, I'm a teacher, yeah, but guess what? I teach and I give life lessons or life advice when daily, but I live what I teach. No hypocrite. No, no, no. If I say do that, oh, I'm doing that. If I say don't do that, I'm not doing that. That's not hard to do. Simple as that. If you're not doing everything you need or you talk about doing for yourself, don't tell somebody else to do it. Start with the man in the mirror. And when it comes to life advice, that's the first place you should start. All that jibber jabber about what you can do, how you should do, and you ain't doing it, shut up. No, you look like a hypocrite, okay? We back today, your slippers showing. I mean, you know, yeah, but man, you ain't think you all together. Why? We can see. That's why. And when you perpetrating that you got it going on, you know, it's easy to see you don't. Moving on. But everyone wants to give life advice. Everybody's a damn life therapist. And their life is going to hell. Okay? You know them kind of people? You know I say, if you don't know that kind of person, check the mirror out. And all those people who do that, they don't live by what they teach or what they preach. Shut up. I'm being nice, okay? They got a thing on the good lady said, shut the F up. Shut all the way the F up. Shut up to the highest. Shut. Oh man, she was insulted. Yeah. So for all you advice givers, what she said, shut the F up. If you giving life advice, and none of us know we do. I tell young people, your elders are rich with life advice. They may not know the stuff that you're looking for in schoolwork. No, they wait. But life, they can tell you about that. But y'all just don't listen. You bring that little young boy home. Oh, Granny, this so-and-so. She said, girl, you better leave that boy alone. No, but he done. Okay. Cool. Grandma did. Yeah, she know. She tried to tell you. Didn't listen. Moving on. If we going to give advice, give it to somebody who's going to use it. This phrase, don't cast your pearls at swine, that's giving advice to somebody who ain't going to listen. Or you living your life wrong trying to give somebody better advice. Don't work that way. All right? But if you're giving life advice and you're not practicing what you're teaching, don't give it. You ain't got it to give. Well, you ain't working on it. It ain't working for you, obviously. Sorry. But I see a lot of this. And more preachers preaching, but not living there preaching. Y'all is why? Really? That part I don't get. I don't get. So I respect those preachers who practice what they preach. I got no respect for those who don't. So it ain't about me. I ain't judging you. I'm just telling you how I feel and what I know about you. Anyone that's in leadership position should do or live by what? Their teachings or preachings. That's what leaders do. They lead by example. And if you're not a good example, you're not a good leader. Simple as that. And that falls in example. What's this? Example of living, practicing what it is you teach or preach. Make what you teach or preach authentic. You authenticate what you're teaching or the advice you're giving by what? By living it. Only thing that make right thing in philosophy, because I make it that way. Hold myself accountable to do just that. Could care less about anything else. So, I'm hell bent on my philosophy. As anybody who know me. Sometimes they don't like it. Why? Because it ain't what they agree to, and it don't make a difference because it ain't gonna change. All right. Excuse me. Moving on. But in life, if you gonna give me advice that you ain't living by, don't waste your time or mine. Why? It's a waste of my time and yours. I can see. I'll ask for advice. Trust me, in life, I got no problem asking questions. Oh, yeah. People say, you think you know more than everybody else. No. I know more than most people. I ain't no. Why? I put the time in. Everybody don't study all day. Everybody don't read books all day. Everybody don't get life lessons every day. I do. So, average person, I don't care about your thoughts. Your opinion means nothing. Simple. That don't make me arrogant. No, man, I got time for that. I'm getting a little annoyed, okay? And because I'm getting wiser, I'm dealing with a lot different than I would if I wasn't. I come here and do it like this, so keep me out of harm's way. Now, and again, where you at? Knowing about something, that don't mean you an authority. Again, you need to be good, mastered, or in the process of showing something for me to get anything from you. If I need something that I don't know, I'm going to somebody who do know. Simple. I know about a lot of things, and I'm fine with that, but that ain't what I teach. I am an authority on me. My philosophy, not others, not everybody else's. No, I never claim that. Mine's, yeah. Moving on. And when you get master yourself, you can claim the same thing for yourself, and you can give that advice. Why? Because you're living it, and they will respect you for it. That's why. Simple. And again, just because you have a few degrees, whether it be in psychology, philosophy, don't care. Why? I got my degree in me. And you can say that, and you got other degrees. Oh yeah, now we can do something. But all them degrees and not you, we can't do. Why? Cause I'm going to have my way with you. Moving on. Cause guess what? I got those degrees too. Oh yeah. Hello, yeah. I went to school. I got his knowledge. Ain't proud about it. That's why I don't brag about it. Ooh, I got a degree. Ooh, I got a master's degree. Ooh. I got indoctrinated a long time with his knowledge first before I went and got the truth. How about that? Moving on. It's another lesson. Sorry about that. I had to go there. But when you have your own life experience, it's called wisdom. You know something. And when somebody asks you something that you familiar with, you can tell them. You ain't got to make nothing up. You got, come on, man. That's annoying. Use the wisdom for what it's intended to help others. That makes you an authority. When you have experience, you have the right and authority to give your opinion about what you know about. That's all. Some people take it to the extreme. No. Slow down. Now, if you have self-knowledge, if you have mastered yourself with knowledge of self, what happens? You have the right to give life advice. I do, and yes, that's why I do what I do for you. Again, if that ain't what you got, you can't do what I do. When you have life experience, and I do, that makes you an authority, and guess what? That gives you the right to do it too. I have no problem with that. I'm not in competition. I love to see other people doing what I do. Why? They got their style and I got mine. But the whole goal is what? To get you to know you. That's my goal. I don't know what theirs is, but my goal is to wake you up, to give you self-knowledge. But if your life is in constant drama, fetid feel because you ain't practicing the advice that you trying to give people to live by, and you keep going through the same problem, then you only have what? Bad life advice to give. You can't give them good like what? You ain't got none. And sometimes bad advice. I used to use my family members to help my son raise my son. See him? He do so and so. You want to be like him? Okay, got you, Dad. See him? Oh, he goes, okay. So I warned him about everybody's lifestyle and used them for real. I didn't care. It was the truth. But then I thought, no, he trusts me. One thing with my son, he trusts what I told him, and I told him the truth. To this day, he can't say my dad lied to me. No. So that's called parenting, as far as I'm concerned. If your child can look at you and say thanks for truth, for being you, you did a good job. That's all. And what happens? I tell you, I teach only what I experience. Right? Thinking philosophy is my life. As I go through it for an allegorical stories and analogy, I use my life experiences and his and my son's any way I can use to get my point across. I ain't got a problem with that. Moving on. Well, you gotta write a book. I ain't writing jack. How about that? I ain't gonna worry about asking nobody nothing. Y'all don't read anyway. I'm the only one who did the damn reading. One guy told me, if you read, you don't know. I teach what I experience, not what I know about. I can't give you advice on what I know about. No, I just tell you, I know about it, but that ain't what I'm, proficient in. Self, yeah. God, yeah. Right thinking philosophy, yeah. She taught another, yeah. Samatawi, yeah. Egyptian mystery system, yeah. All those, but not other stuff. Moving on. Now, if you're going to teach life lessons, and that's what I do, You have to have had what? Learn some for yourself. To give them, you have to experience them. That's my point right there. Ding, 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 ding. Young people, listen to your elders with life experiences. That's it. You ain't got to go ask them about trigonometry and what you the chemistry. No, they ain't got a damn about that, but they got life experience. Trust me on that one. And I personally will only follow someone who know what the hell they doing and where they're going. I allow my pastor religiously when it comes to Christianity. I'm with him. Nah. I'm with him. Simple. I trust and know that he know what he's doing, so I get the ball to him. I get behind him, and he got the ball. When he called me, I know what he need me to do. All right, but I will follow someone who only know who and what they think. Not and don't sell me on your belief in what you think. Sell me on, take me on what you know. And if you're practicing what you're preaching, you will have idea and you have the knowledge of knowing and experience from what you're talking about. I got no problem with them kind of people. All right. I personally take pride in my teaching of right thinking philosophy. Why? It's real. Because I live it. That's what makes it mine. That's what makes it real. Daily. Okay? A little fat joint. I woke up this morning. I'm late today because I had a little allergic reaction. I wake up sometime. I'm going to put a mask on. Nope, just right out. It done got somewhat reasonable. But it was bad this morning. I couldn't come on. All right. Tongue was all. Allergies. We all have them. So every now and then I get hit. Moving on. That's the only thing I like about when I do that. I can't go live. Moving on. Alright. Now, again, I take pride in everything I do when I'm teaching something to you or giving it to you. I don't BS you, shortchange you, or make something what it ain't. Life experiences are the best teachers. No matter how good I think I am, how much good advice I think I'm gonna give you, I can't come close to experience. That's why I want you to have your own. I ain't trying to teach experience. I'm trying to get you to understand the experience. When you have it, now you understand. There you go. I want the light bulb to go up. Aha! I got it. Okay, eureka. All right, but the best teacher is what? Experience. I bow down to experience every time. Why? I know they teach me a lot better than me. No matter how good a knowledge I can get or whatever I think I can do, experience trumps me every time. I don't have a problem with that. All right, let's go. You have teachers and preachers. Teach and preach, but experience is always going to be better. Have that experience. They teach and we teach or preach for you to be ready for the experience. Okay, and enjoy it. Wrap it up. Again, I appreciate you to tune in. But if you that person who's giving the bad advice, I'm shooting you today. Now, with self-mastery, knowledge of self, you can give advice. You live by the advice that you give also when daily. That's what it's all about. You can't willy-nilly haphazardly live and do right when you feel and think it's right. No, you got to do it every day. It becomes a habit. Now, because of my personal mastery self, learning from experience, I can only give you advice. Why? Because I had experience. All I can do is give you the advice so you can have it for yourself. That's why. Now, and if the advice I give you, you take it and use it, and you better yourself. Do you come back and get more? Or you say, well, that was cool. When something's good, well, how it tastes? Like Mo. I want smoke. Okay? That's what I got. Mo for you. Mo, excuse me, the only one. Some people just like to run off at the mouth and give advice because they're tired on their position and whatever else they got, the ego. So they just spouting off and they can solve everybody's problem, but their life is problem filled. Don't listen to them. They ain't listen to themselves. And watch this. That don't work for them. They got a bunch of stuff to say about everything, but ain't nothing working for them. So you don't take their advice. You go to the barbershop and there's 4 chairs in there and all the barbers are always full and that one chair always empty. And the guy who don't know nothing, and he come over in and go right to that chair. And we just start snickering. Oh, he don't know. Why he think it's empty? Ah! Yeah, that's why we don't sit there. We had one of them guys. I can remember that. I sit there too. I let two people go fucking sit in that chair. So if somebody don't know what they're doing, we're gonna know. All right, and it'll stand out. Now, the advice, my teachers, even my pastor, always works for me. When I ask certain people advice about life and they give it to me because I asked, and because I asked, I take it and use it. And so far, it ain't failed me yet. Moving on. I hope that the daily life advice and rightism I give can help at least one person. If I get one, I did my job. But appreciate you tuning in. I want more than one, but I'll take one and I keep growing from there. I'll be back. And in closing, right thinkers, may y'all let it be 100. Me, 100 minus a day. So I never know that my right thinkers have passed away. I'll be back.